What's going on, guys? It's Syntrox J coming at you guys from my house. It's 7:32 in the morning. I'm still in my pajamas, as you guys can see. But today, guys, I'm coming at you with another video. It's one I haven't actually shown you guys yet, but it's of my command post where all of my Yu-Gi-Oh videos take place, where all my decks are, where all my spare cards are. And here it is, guys. This is my command post. My 2 Yu-Gi-Oh tins, my Forza Hot Wheels cars, and back here are all my deck boxes. And I got a little Aggron, and a bit up here it's a bit messy, I will admit. Synchrons, I'm waiting for Crystron Needle Finder to come out. But also, guys, I also want to give a shout out to a very good friend of mine. I've known her since 2013, and she's been a huge part of my life. So I want to give her a huge shout out. You know who you are. And today, guys, I'm coming at you with also a Banlist update. Because apparently in the... Whoa, my alarm clock. Come back here. Because apparently in the OCG, Ancient Fairy Dragon is banned and Max C went back up to 3. That's crazy. Max C is a very, very powerful card, as you guys know. It got limited in the Zoo format because it prevented Zoo players from playing the game. Like, you drop Max C and they were done. They passed the turn. That's crazy. And to have it back at 3 would make everyone have like 3 Max Cs in their deck would be so overpowered. Especially against Spiral, where you can still draw a lot of cards. The only difference is that Spirals don't end their turn off of it. They keep going with their plays. It's freaking insane. I've seen a lot of decks playing against Spiral that dropped Max C and drew at least 3 or 4 cards before their turn was even over. That's ridiculous. That's a 9-card hand to start. That is insane. And also, guys, you remember our Legendary Dragon decks opening, because my friend Caleb I've told Caleb I was taking the Dark Magician deck for a deck profile, because this list is done, and it went 3-1 at our locals. And then if you also want to see my list for my new Cyber Dragon deck, this is where it is. It's not as good as the competitive versions. I don't have the Star Destroyer, Kaiju, or Galaxy Soldier, but I try to make do with this. I'm not bringing you guys this list today because I haven't play tested this yet to see if it's consistent enough and what other adjustments I need to make. So that list is not coming today. But I'm bringing you guys this list and the long-awaited True Draco deck profile. I gotta take the side deck off. And also, guys, I cannot find my SAO mat. I don't know where it is, but I'm using my Nicole Bolas Magic Play mat. I've had this mat for years and years and years and years. When I was 6 years old, my dad gave me this mat, and I've been using it ever since. Nicole Bolas is my favorite Planeswalker, and I've just recently built a Magic deck that has him in it. If you guys want to see the deck list, I will post it. As I told you guys, I am not a meta. I don't follow the competitive Magic. I play at home, casual, with my dad and my sister, and my dad's friends occasionally, and maybe occasionally a couple of my friends. But Yu-Gi-Oh is my main game, and if you guys want to still see the budget version of True Dracos, comment down below. I still have all the cards. I will throw the deck back together. The deck list went 2-2 at my locals. It should have been 3-1, but I misplayed and I got DQ'd for it. So I was kind of frustrated about that because I shuffled the deck so many times. I played Blah Blah Boon, I drew, I put it on the bottom, and then I shuffled the deck. And I feel like I screwed myself because the guy wouldn't have noticed, but I pointed it out. I screwed myself on that one. Otherwise, this deck list would have went 3-1. And if it hadn't bricked against Isaac, I probably would have went 4-0 for budget True Draco. That is ridiculous. And now that I have Dragonic Diagrams in here, the deck is at full power. I will tell you guys, you don't have to play Diagrams, but I decided to go down that route because I wanted to have a ridiculously powerful True Draco deck. That's what I do. If a meta deck gets cards limited and they don't think it's good anymore, I have to prove them wrong. I did it with Cosmo, even though Cosmo still had a long, wide range of players, but I still played it even though Dark Destroyer got limited to 1. Just because Dark Destroyer is limited doesn't mean the deck is dead. It's still very powerful, and I still have a pure version to showcase you guys since the last ban list. But the thing that makes me sad is you guys never got to see my cubed Cosmo deck. It was pure Cosmo, and then the side deck I had the Zoo engine and the Kaiju engine, so I could tech between 3 different decks. So I went to my locals last time and got 3 different decks. And then also I pulled Firewall Dragon, but I traded him away. I now possess the 2 Solemn Strikes that I got out of it, which is exactly what I wanted. And then I actually just bought packs, and I got the 3rd Solemn Strike out of the Code of the Duelist Special Edition. And now I have reasons to buy the Circuit Break Special Edition because Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon comes out of that. And guys, I have been waiting on that card for years and years and years, and now it's finally here. I'm so hyped. And then I also heard that we're not going to get the Link Vrains pack, which is really sucks because there's a ton of Link support in there that was going to make the decks that were considerably less consistent because of the Link format way more consistent, such as Synchron with Crystron Needlefinder. And then also Metal Foes are getting their Link monster. So that should be exciting. I also have a Dinosaur Metal Foe list that's not currently built, but I can put it back together if you guys want to see that. Leave a comment down below, and I'll find all the cards, I'll put the deck back together, and I'll show it. And I also still have the Dark Magician Girl stuff. If you guys want to see an update for that deck, I can bring you that. But that deck's really never going to change. It's always going to be the same, because I don't think Dark Magician Girls are going to get Link support, and even if they did, you don't need Link to win. You know, you play 1 extra deck monster, 2 extra deck monsters, it's throughout the entire game. It's not really a requirement to spam out monsters from the extra deck like it would be with like Synchron. And also Shiranui, Isaac is borrowing a couple of my cards right now, so I don't really have the whole list, but I decided that I wasn't going to hang with Isaac anymore because of some events that took place, and they came back up, and it led to a massive argument, and it all just kind of unraveled from there. So I'm going to order the stuff again, and then I'm going to bring you guys the Shiranui list. I wanted to bring you guys my 60 card Shiranui PK list that I took to regionals last year, and I went 3 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie. Yeah, it's not a great record, but for a deck that I put together the previous night to almost make nationals, that's really cool. But this is my command post, and over here, where all my deck lists take place, is on my bed. I sit on the other side. I sit over there by the pillow. Sorry guys, I'm not used to this. I sit over there by the pillow, laying out all the cards from the deck, which is really different from what other people do. And right now I'm still at my dad's house, so I don't really have my own room just for Yu-Gi-Oh decks like to work on and all that. When I get my own place, guys, you guys will see it. And then I'm also going to do a Christmas shopping video for my dad's side of the family. I may or may not do one for mom's because my brother Zach watches some of the videos that I post. I'm not sure if he still does relatively. But other than that, that'll be the end of this video. Watch out for the Dark Magician and True Draco deck profiles today. I'm posting them today. This is going to be 2 deck profiles in 1 day. And also, guys, my Nova grapplers for Vanguard, I managed to get those fixed, and they're working consistently now. So if you guys want to see that deck profile as well, comment down below. It'll be the first Vanguard deck profile ever on the channel. And Nova grapplers have been my deck for 2 years. I got them because Maurice, one of my good friends, handed me a booster pack, and I pulled an $80 G unit out of it, and the dude traded me his entire deck. And I've built it up since then and to make it what it is now. And with the new Victor support coming out, I cannot tell you guys how excited I am about it. I'm already playing 8 Victors, and then the G unit's basically Victored out. But I'm gonna get even more Victor cards, make it even more about Victor, because that's my avatar. That's my favorite Vanguard card. My first ever Break Stride unit was Extreme Battler Victor, and now with Excessive, the Nova Grapplers have a lot of power now. Even though they're still one of the less hyped decks, which I think sucks, because the deck is really powerful. You can get many attacks out of 1 turn. It's ridiculous. So if you guys want to see that deck profile and other deck profiles, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and I will do my best to bring them to you. And this is going to be Syntrox J, signing off, guys.